Greetings everybody, this is Miss Lonnie Renee. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I tell you, I take the bus in the city. I don't drive at the point. Every year they have this Detroit Marathon. They did have it, every year around October they have a Detroit Marathon. And I just want to say they are very inconvenienced to the citizens of Detroit, Michigan. Now, I don't mean to play the race card here, but I guess, when you got people that don't live in Detroit and they are in a marathon, I looked at the names, a lot of those runners. Now, one of them live in Detroit. Detroit is a heavily African-American city. And sometimes I feel like they probably feel like black folks ain't doing nothing, they not working. Yes, we do work in the city. My co-workers could not get in. I understand the police have to do their job. One Detroit police told my co-worker that she should have called off for work. We shouldn't be a disservice to our veterans because the city is not working well. I pay my city taxes. I should not have to be inconvenienced like this every year. Thank goodness social media, because I have to post this. And I wish I can get a petition to ask them, could they move this? Could they go somewhere? Why don't they go to Belle Isle? Run around there about 5 or 10 times. A lot of those runners don't live in Detroit. I see if it was the citizens of Detroit doing a marathon, it's not right. It's not right at all. And I want to see my daughter in the hospital. You all know that she had an accident, and I may not visit her today because of this right here. Oh, don't play the race card. Yes, it is. It is. Got all these people that don't live in Detroit, but you come to Detroit, always got ideas about Detroit, but you don't live in Detroit. Every year, the Detroit Marathon, I just have to put this, I probably won't get a lot of views on it, but I wish if a woman can take down prayer in America, I wish I had enough power so they can relocate this elsewhere. I know they probably figure it's one time out of the year. It's one time out of the year that is a lot of headache. They just need to relocate that marathon, relocate it. We ain't saying not to get rid of it, but relocate it, make it convenient for a lot of the citizens. I work. And a lot of these people don't live in Detroit. I looked at the names. Some from Ohio, some live outside Detroit, but you bring it to Detroit. Why Detroit? Why? You feel like we don't work? We work. The mayor, if you listen, I wish you can do something about it. I get sick of this every year. Can't even get in my resident home. My co-workers can't come to work. It's a headache. And I feel like I don't have a voice because I'm one of the little guys. So I just have to post this to give my thoughts. Yeah, this is really a headache. Now, I know I got a small platform. I know my platform is small. And I don't get a lot of views. So I know it ain't gonna go anywhere, but at least I can speak my mind about this. I wanted to catch the bus that I need to catch. Okay. Ooh, all these nasty pigeons. I tell you, these some dusty looking birds though. Detroit got some dusty birds. Dusty. Ooh, and we don't have no pretty birds like in other countries got pretty birds. And when the buses cannot get in, they stuck. Yeah, these buses right here are stuck. They can't go anywhere. See how inconvenient it is to Detroit citizens? All underlying racism here. They know what they doing. I'm gonna play the race card here. None of these people don't live in Detroit. But you got outsiders that's in Detroit inconveniencing us. I work. I want to see my daughter at the hospital today. Oh. So this is the bus I can get on. I know I get frustrated with DOT, but thank you guys for your public service. Let me give you a glimpse of all these folks right here. See this, how inconvenient it is? Inconvenience to the citizen of Detroit. All this, the inconvenience to the citizen of Detroit. All this to the inconvenience. Look at this. Can't go nowhere because these people up here are inconvenienced. I can't see my daughter. Just got off of work because these people right here are inconvenienced. Yeah, I got my camera on them because thanks to these folks, thanks to Detroit Free Press for being the inconvenience out of one day a year for the past multiple years. These people can't barely even run. I can't barely even run. Yeah, I got my camera on them because I'm pissed for being an inconvenience. They got these two buses backed up. You know, y'all wrong. Detroit Free Press, y'all wrong for this. Every year I gotta go through this nonsense. Here's the police right here. Gotta protect the outsiders. Why Detroit? Why us? Why can't you go somewhere else and do this marathon? Why us? Why? I feel like my voice don't mean nothing because I'm one of the little guys. I pay my taxes too. Thanks for being, all these folks are just one big inconvenience. Oh, don't get mad at me. Don't say you wrong. No, I got the freedom of speech. I'm saying it in respectfully. Inconvenience. Lord have mercy. And this is the bus that I'm going to take right here because I got to see my baby. Unfortunately, to make a long story short, I got stuck at the bus terminal for 4 hours. The bus couldn't go anywhere. So I took the people mover where I'm at now over to Greektown, called a neighbor to come get me, and we had a challenging time, but I managed to get home. But otherwise, I hope to see my daughter tomorrow and hope she's not upset. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. As always, be good to yourself, and I will see you guys in the next one.